Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show.
All right,
so
smash that like button right now when you come in. Drop a comment.
That's how niggas survive.
The race, smash that like button. Let's let everyone know that Papa Swolio is live. You ready for some man cast? Are you ready, bitches? Smash that like button when you come on in. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube. YouTube at The Daily Swole. Facebook at Swolenormous. Come on in, come on in. The water's fine. These sick fucking gains are delicious. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Intro didn't load. That was awkward. Where's my video? Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. Awkward. I swear this never happens. I know what I did. I changed something. Watch this. I know what I did. Silly goose, silly papa. Hey. That hashtag is a mouthful. That's what she said. Hey-o. Yeah. 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 West Coast with that gang gang. All right, a couple more seconds for an intro. We'll pretend like that never happened. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I changed the autoplay feature. I got this. You ready? 3, 2. Schwam, schwam. See, told you I'd fix it. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining. The birds
You see?
are chirping.
You see? I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. If you had a rough day, Papa's about to make it feel so good. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testicles. Testing, testicles. Ball sack. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 16 hundo and 8-5 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and I want to thank our sponsors of today's episode, Everest and K2, flexing on all you bitches. So for those of you that are brand new to the Mancast, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Remember, live stream every day on the Daily Swole channel on YouTube, and you can also catch the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. And make sure if you follow on Apple Podcasts, especially, leave your boy a review. If you enjoy the podcast, would much appreciate a 5-star review and a couple sentences. I want to know what turns you on about the Mancast. I want to know what turns you on about the Daily Swole and how the Daily Swole fits into your daily schedule. I want to know what the Daily Swole means to you. And we got a little bit of a Swole card today. Tessie is still at Fat Camp. We'll check in with her soon, but we got some get to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym. Hashtag GTTFG. Go to the fucking gym. Been raging. Been on fire. Posting a lot of content over there on the TikTok. So make sure that you follow me over there at Papa Swolio, of course. And of course, a horse is a horse. Of course. Today dropped a brand new Extra Thirsty right here on the Daily Swole channel. So check you out some Extra Thirsty. Someone just mentioned it. Kashina, the mid-sized body. That was a good one. Yeah, right here on the Daily Swole channel, brand new Extra Thirsty. Covered a post, and this is one of those woke posts. This is one of those, the wokesters. If you're not as woke as them, if you're not as fat as them, if you're not maximum fat, if you're not at maximum fatness, you're not fat. You can't sit with us. If you're not super duper pooper fat, you can't. You're not. You can't be body positive and fat positive if you're not fat to the max. You have to max out that fatness. You have to race to the bottom rung. You have to be the fattest victim. I don't know.
Matt Damon.
It is what it is. So first off, drop that hashtag down below. We'll give away that Swole card at the end of today's episode, but also make sure that you drop in the comments, what did you smash today? Would you smash? Let's get some Arnold.
Yow.
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 What's up, Beaches? Let's see here. Annika, go to the fucking gym. Got myself a bench off a friend. Can't wait to pump on it tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. James Watson, I'm at the gym as we speak. Good man. Good man. I agree, Alex. As I was mentioning in today's video, midsize is a car, not a body type. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to call, if you're a mid-sized person, you shouldn't be complaining about, pretty much, you shouldn't be complaining. You shouldn't be complaining about things not going your way unless you're super fat. You're like extra, extra fat. You can't in other words, you can't complain. You can't be, I don't know, you can't leverage the victimhood if you're only a mid-sized person. Mid-sized person, a mid-sized person.
I was kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
I was only kidding.
No, this is real. A mid-sized person. Mid-size is for cars. It's not for people. Let's get into the tip today, fam. Shall we? Remember, hashtag GTTFG. Go to the fucking gym. Been raging. Been going ham-bone Jones. Just trying to get you all off your fucking ass. Now, remember, I don't care if you go to the gym. It doesn't matter if you go to a gym, but really, what is a gym but where you get your pump on? Your gym might be in your living room. So when I say go to the fucking gym, don't be like, oh my God, but the virus, but it's closed. It doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. Wherever you get your pump on, that's where you're going to go, fam. Where do you go? How many of you train at home? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, fam. If you know, you know. IYK, YK. IYK, YK. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, biatch. Okay, let's get into the tip. Shall we dance? Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. It is for a lot of you. It's actually nice outside down in Florida. Okay, we got announcement today. Announcement coming up soon.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, Papa Swolio, Swole fam? We got a Swole Year release party. This is the Swole Year release party. It's actually Swole New Year. So our Swole Year release party, our special event. Oh, if I make this bigger, I can just be the little head right on it. Look at me, it's Papa Swole, the little head. Okay. Wednesday, December the 30th. All right, Wednesday, December the 30th. And I will update you as soon as possible with the time. Like I said yesterday, it's December 30th. I will let you know what time it is, what time it will be at. And I'm thinking it'll probably be sometime in the mid-afternoon-ish. All right, not too late, not too early. I want to make sure as many people as possible are able to attend. So probably, we'll see exactly what time will be optimal, but December 30th. And of course, if you can't catch it live, I really highly recommend it because we're going to be going over all the amazing releases in 2020. We're going to go over all the amazing releases in 2020. Not to mention, we got some major releases coming. Major releases coming on December 30th. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss that. Okay. So that's Inside the Swole fam. If you're not yet a member, why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? Why would you wait? Fuck your resolutions. Check it out. Swolenormous.com. Boom. December. That's your birthday, Anna? Nice. That's my birthday. Oh, fantastic. It's BYOB. Bring your own bacon. Michelle, comment of the day. I like it. Oh, it's going to be good. It is going to be juicy. So in other words, mark your calendar. Mark your calendar. I'm just going to be releasing everywhere. I'm just going to be busting. We're just busting all sorts of nuts on December 30th. All right. Let's get into the first Swole fam action of the day. What we got? CJ.
What's in the box?
Let's get this tip going. CJ bringing in the tip today. CJ writes, hey fam, I need a very hard slap in the tits. I got your back.
Hadouken!
How about a Hadouken right to your nips? Hadouken to your nips. Oh man, if that's taken care of. That's taken care of. You're in the right place. If you need your tits slapped, you're on the right podcast. You're on the right show right now. That's what I do. That's what we fucking do, fam. That's what we fucking do. All right. I can't get over that. I'm just amped. I'm amped with the tit slapping. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments below. The fuck out of here. What an opener. Hey fam, I need a very hard slap in the tits, and what a better day for one than Accountability Monday. As it turns out, trying to transition my family into better eating is easier said than done. My mom still insists on giving my grandma high-starch vegetables, which I understand she's not supposed to have as a pre-diabetic because of the potassium content, which my grandmother is super deficient in. This weekend was just rough on my mental health, and I pulled a Tessie. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, you pulled a Tessie. You're going to have to go to fat camp, CJ. I ate chocolate, I ate more sugar and more carbs. I am not keeping my nutrition in check like I should. I'm fucking up. I've had enough. I've begun to plateau and it's time for a change. I'm going back to meal prep and right now I'm pretty done with trying to fix my family's habits. I can't help someone that doesn't want to listen. I'm a fucking adult and I need to live my own life regardless of what my mom thinks. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's get some biceps and gorillas for CJ. Drop some biceps and gorillas. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. You can't focus on... That's a tough time. It's a tough time of year for that. Because you're supposed to think about everyone that you have similar genetics to. Similar DNA. But in reality, a lot of those people suck. And you know it. You know it. A lot of your family sucks. Family you can't choose. I think relatives you can't choose. Family you can choose. You don't need the same genes to have family. You all know you got people that are in your circle. We're talking Swole fam right now, Beaches. We're talking fucking Swole fam. We're talking Swole fam. I'm not related to any of you. I'm not related to any of you. Not by blood, but by knowledge cock. By Swole semen. We are related by Swole... Swole semen. New t-shirt. New t-shirt. Because we've shared nuts on the same chin. Once you've had sack on the chin and knowledge cock, like, we're related. Anyway, family is who you choose. Relatives, depends on the vagina that you came out of. But you can't fix other people's habits. I think that's a very powerful post. You can't fix everyone's habits. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. All right. All right. Let's get into some knowledge cock, shall we? We got a good question. Remember, if you go on your question featured here on the show, make sure you drop in the comments below, Ask Papa Swolio, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. And you can also make sure you're following on Instagram at Swolenormous. That's where we do the Q&A. So when I post up the question sticker in my Instagram story, you got a question, drop it there. And of course, right here on the live stream. What's up, Genevieve? How we doing? Let's get some gorillas for Genevieve. If you don't know who Genevieve is, I don't know what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? All right. Genevieve, I forget what class it was. I said so the other day. I sent out a Swole text. What an amazing class that was. Inside, it was an express class that I did. Excellent class. Genevieve is crushing it. Biceps and gorillas in the comments for Genevieve for amazing. Talk about a big 2020. Genevieve crushed it. Kids yoga, all the kids yoga classes, all the express classes. Genevieve's been crushing it. How many of you did one of Genevieve's classes this week? Awesome classes. Yeah, Genevieve's been crushing it this year. Big time. Let's take the question. Let's see here. Maria.TrueSpy on Instagram. Papa Swolio, how do I stop anxiety getting in the way of fitness/diet? Well, that's vague. And fitness, talk about fitness/diet. Talk about a vague term. So we'll talk generally about this. Progress is too slow to handle. I disagree. Now settle down, Swole fan. Settle down. Sit, stop. Enough. Calm down.
Come on, stop whining.
Calm yourself. How do I stop anxiety getting in the way of fitness and diet? These are two separate questions. So Maria is asking, how do I stop anxiety getting in the way? I would say you may need professional guidance, professional help, you can also start a meditative practice or a breath work practice. I would highly recommend that. A yoga practice is a great place to start to kind of combine movement with the breath. Progress is too slow to handle. I want to start at the end. Obviously, we have to, how do I stop anxiety? You need to work on that and figure out what the triggers are and go to the source. A lot of that's going to be meditation. So brain gains inside Swolenormous X. If you're a Swole fan member, of course, I don't know based on the screen name. I don't know if that's your last name or not, but progress is too slow to handle. So I want to go on at the last part first. It's always going to be slow. There's never going to be fast results. That's when you start fucking up, is when you go after results trying to make it fast. If you want results to come quickly, that's what she said.
Come on, man.
If you want results to come quickly, you're going to shortcut. You're going to cheat. You're going to slack. You're going to try to find some magic pill. You're going to try to rush it. You're going to try to rush it. When I say rush it, you're going to get sloppy. You're going to get sloppy. You're going to try to cut calories too much or do too much restriction and actually restrict quality nutrients. You're going to focus on the wrong things. You're not going to the 7 pillars. You're not going to the foundation. You're trying to just jump to the end of the board. Like you're playing a board game or Super Mario and you hit the warp tunnel and you skipped half the freaking game, but you didn't build the skills that it takes to, that you develop in all the other levels, for example, to do well at the end. It's just too hard for you to handle. So there's sacrifices. You like how I brought that around to Super Mario World? Wow. But you get what I'm saying. So it's always going to be slow. It's always going to be slow. So fucking get used to it. You have to really enjoy nailing those 7 pillars every day, because it's not going to be, let me shrink this a little bit, take some comments. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to come quick. Michelle, people want instant gratification. They certainly do. Lauren, focus on fitness goals rather than a number on the scale, lifting heavier, building endurance, getting faster. Josh recommends training at home if you have anxiety going to a gym. That's possible. But again, this is it's just a question on Instagram. So there's only so much space you have. So how do I stop anxiety getting in the way? What's anxiety for what? What's the anxiety? I think is what we really need more of. So we don't really have all the information here. Let's see here. John, Maria, anxiety is a bitch. I know personally. I commit every morning to meditation for a few years now. Just start out 3 minutes a day and go from there. Thanks, John. Good input. Super Jen, I would love to wake up tomorrow shredded. It takes time. Yeah, Judri, who doesn't hope for quick results? Everyone. That's the problem, though. That's the problem. Everyone, I don't know. I think most people would say, oh, yeah, I want results quickly. But honestly, after having experience in getting results, especially with the gym, if I just started lifting and all of a sudden you don't get the benefits from training, really. Everyone thinks it's physical because it takes a long time to build those results, to maintain those results, because it takes that daily discipline. That's what gets you the benefits. Honestly, the way you look in the mirror, people go for that as the goal. That's just a bonus. It really is. It really is. It's just a bonus because it doesn't replace the way that you feel. You feel better. I mean, it's part of it. Looking a certain way is a product of you doing the fundamentals. People try to go for the end. People go for the look rather than building the lifestyle and building the habits. People try to go for the biceps and the abs and the chest and the calves and the quads and the glutes. I understand why, because it's superficial. You see that in the mirror. What if you don't have a mirror? Do you really care as much? If you're focusing on the actual protocols, on the journey, on the process, on the 7 pillars, if you're focusing on the fundamentals, it's going to lead there. You still have to, you can still have a goal. You can still want to look a certain way or build muscle or lose weight, whatever the goal is. But if you're focusing on that end result, on the superficial, on the way you look, you're not going to build the proper habits. You're going to cut corners, and that's when you're going to get sloppy and you can really fuck your shit up. That's right. If it was easy, everyone would do it. You're not getting if it was fast and it was easy, Everyone would do it. I don't even know if they would do it. It wouldn't be something that you'd want to. I think if everyone did it, especially in today's society, I don't think people would want to do it. That's why we look at it. We put it on a pedestal. Having an amazing physique is a challenge. It's hard because we're in an environment when it's hard to not overeat because you're being passed and promoted addictions on every turn. And artificial foods, you're being poisoned on every turn, mentally and physically. You're just being completely assaulted with shit that doesn't fall in line with our evolution. So you are an anomaly. That's why the average is obese, because most people aren't taking care of their shit. Most people aren't taking care of their shit. Okay. Let's see. Someone said, we'll pop back in for one more question. Eric, Papa Swolio, I always have to poop during workouts. Is this normal? Real question. Do you have to poop before? Is it normal? I know some people have to. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just your eating habits and your pattern. Maybe it's just the timing. Are you working out at the same time every day? Or does it matter if do you fast before you work out? Do you eat earlier in the day? It could just come down to the pattern of when you have food in your stomach. You just don't feel like going before. Are you drinking something before? If you're drinking like coffee or pre-workout before you go to the gym, that might just be making you need to take a shit. So it could be the fact of when you're eating before, and then that's mobilizing. Because if you drink coffee, that's a diuretic. That'll make you send out the information out of one of your holes. So maybe some more context to the question. Good question though. Anyone else got the poopies? If you don't know what the 7 pillars are, I've been mentioning it a little bit. So if you're brand new to the Mancast, check out swolenormousx.com, free download for the 7 pillars ebook. That's up at the top when you first go to the homepage. You could also go to swolenormousx.com/links if you want links to apparel, to merch, to some free classes and stuff like that. If you're not a member, swolenormousx.com/links if you want to check out some more stuff. If you want to check out just direct links to a bunch of places, but you can download your copy over at swolenormousx.com. Let's get into another. Got a couple more Swole fan posts. So anyone got a poop? Anyone got the poopies?
What's in the box?
Anyone got the poopies when they go to the gym? New member, Joseph. Welcome to the fam, Dudeski. Duderino. Duty Von Dudester. Von Dudsterson. Joseph. Well, hey there, fam. Just started this. Just got done with Papa's live stream on TikTok and decided to join. What up, TikTok?
He's heating up.
What up? Settle down, Falcon. No one called for you. Been going to Hambone Jones. I do pop in a lot over there on TikTok live, so make sure you check me out there just to chill a little bit. Blowing up over there. It's having a lot of fun yelling at people. Of course, I'm sharing a lot of those videos on Instagram, so a lot of you see those there too. Let's see. TikTok's decided to join. I've been looking for a group of people I can share my workouts and my questions with. I have joined many Facebook workout groups, but none of them help out at all. Boo. You don't know what the fam. You're brand new to the fam. Wait till you marinate in some Swole fam a little bit. Swole fam's like nothing else. I heard a lot about how helping this community can be. Sadly, I can easily put myself down, but I try to better myself. Anyway, I'm here now, about to head to bed, hitting the gym in about 7 hours. So glad to be here, and I hope I can change things around for me. I think you shall. The first step, everyone say welcome to Joseph in the comments. Let's drop some biceps and gorillas. Pound the chest a little bit, pinch your nips, and give some grunts for Joseph. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. We all tend to do that a little bit. Sadly, I can easily put myself down. It's amazing how many times people just create their own roadblocks, throw up their own detours, create challenges that don't exist. You can make it's up to you. It's all about choices and the habits. Habits are going to come from the choices that you make. If you keep on making the same choices, you're going to get the same results. You keep on making the same choices to hang out with the same shitty people. Guess what? Those habits, that kind of exposure, is just going to bring you down. A lot of people, and most people, I would say, try to bring you down to their level. You ain't want none of that shit. You don't want none of that shit. Get that shit out of your life. Get that shit out of your life, son. Get that shit out of your life. Get that shit out of your life. All right. Pedro. Talk to me, Pedro. Talk to me, baby.
What's in the box?
Talk to me, baby P. Pedro. Good morning, Swole fam. Good morning, Pedro. 2020, the year of mayhem and challenge, but most importantly, growth. It has forced me to gain insight into quality of life. Living the 7 pillars is not a simple journey and not one that is over within a few minutes each day. It requires commitment, not just slamming weights and trying to eat good. It requires sheer fucking will and determination. Without those, we are riding on motivation and fumes. As I start a new trip around the sun today, I begin to see clearer now, and I have only just begun. Best wishes, get after it, Swole fam. Hashtag Swole Beast, Swole Season, fuck average, uncommon amongst the uncommon. I fucking love it. And notice how those hashtags, there's no pussification in those hashtags, right? It's not like the fat acceptance hashtags with health at every size, anti-diet culture, riots over diets. You don't get no pussy bullshit here on the Swole. You got some real sack. Thank you for bringing the heat, Pedro. Super stoked. Stoked to have you. We got a post from Erica with an A. Hey fam, so I've been fixing my diet for a while. I have been feeling great, but I just visually noticed a change that I have never seen before. My nails. I want to hear you ladies that are watching right now. Dudes too. How have you seen improvements in hair, skin, and nails from eating better, from healthier food choices, elimination diet, and such? She continues, I have always had weak nails that were pretty translucent and broke all the time. Look at how pretty they are now. Haha, it's amazing how things change when you focus on your health. That's fucking epic. Yay. Listen, I feel the difference. And if you're drinking like grass-fed bone broth, you're getting plenty of collagen. Absolutely. People are always asking me all the time. Now, of course, it's genetics too. My hair, my beard, I get it from my family, like my mom's side of the family. I get, it's genetic to start. But at the same time, my hair growth and quality, my skin, my hair, without even doing much, it's much better than it used to be. And my skin has been clearer, less, issues or acne and marks, just a better color of skin. I feel better all around. And my nails have gotten a lot harder too. Toenails, fingernails, absolutely, because of all the collagen that I consume. It's rest. It's proper nutrition. You're not putting poisons into your body. I mean, it is what it is. And that's the thing. Everyone assumes that just because you can put it in your mouth and swallow it, that it's going to be good for you. That's the only place that your body is getting nutrition. That's the only place your body is building from. When you have a skin condition, what do people do? They put stuff on top of it. Let me cover it with a cream. Why are you going topical while you're eating Cheetos and fucking fast food all the time? No wonder you have eczema and you're drinking just processed milk and dairy and gluten and sucking down sugar all the time. Of course you have eczema and skin conditions and migraines. Of course you have problems sleeping. Of course you have joint pain. You feel stiff. Yeah, of course you have brain fog and you get sluggish in the afternoon. Yeah, this is the result of habits. It's the result of habits, and you're creating terrible habits for your body. You're just used to eating shit all the time, so it seems normal. It's not normal. It's just what you have been doing. 31, hit the like button. Come on, let's get some gorillas. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Let's drop this in the comments before we go balls deep. Drop this in the comments. What benefits have you seen? I know we do this now and again, but of course there's new people watching and listening every day. What have you seen? What benefits have you seen since cutting out? What foods did you cut out? And what's been the biggest thing? Like, what was the most important thing? There were the biggest difference. What did you cut out and what change did you see? So we got the first one here that I see in the comments. King Leon, I stopped getting pimples every week after I cut out dairy. There you go. Good for you.
The little rascal has spirit.
Acne is a common one when it comes to dairy. Let's see. Bone broth is amazing. Danielle, I love bone broth as well. Annika, oils, fats are lifesavers. I have strong skin and nails, and I'm a swimmer. Excellent. Kashina, my skin has gotten clearer since cutting out sugar. Dark Crystal, I am no longer pre-diabetic. There you go. Get some more gorillas there. Annika, I used to have eczema from wheat and chlorine combination. Stronger hair, nails, less inflamed joints, and no boils and acne. Jesus Christ. I mean, think about this. This is more important than seeing your abs. This is real life-changing stuff. You feel better, and guess what? You train better, you train more often, you have more energy, you have better recovery, and then you're going to get your abs, and you're going to get your muscles, and you have to feel good. You have to feel like training and train hard and get the best benefit from it. And when you do, it snowballs, right? Josh, biggest thing for me was my energy has gone sky high since taking care of myself. Excellent. Heather B, I stopped getting so many headaches when I cut out sugar. Alex, when I cut out all sugar drinks for water instead, I felt more clear-headed and better energy. Sit and spin. I don't feel as lethargic, which is something from my medication, so it hasn't completely gone away, but it's much better than it was. And sure, if you're taking medication, you're still going to have whatever side effects, maybe issues, but drastically improved, as you said, so glad to hear it. Johnny Figs just started, so no changes yet. Wait and see. I'm stoked to hear. Let's see here. Oliver, since eating a higher fat diet, I don't crash midday. I used to have shitty skin and would be itchy. Now I'm silky smooth and no itchiness now. Silky smooth. April, I've been doing the elimination diet for a few days now and I've had less stomach weirdness. My energy has been up as well. Fantastic. And Judry, I made an experiment just a few days back. No chocolate like Hershey's, or Hershey's gives me acne for sure. Huge pimples. Real chocolate doesn't. Okay, so fake chocolate. Yeah, the Hershey's just high sugar, cornstarch, whatever they put in there. Real chocolate doesn't, like the 80 to 90% cacao. Yep. Nice. Excellent. And a lot of those chocolates, sometimes when they put in like soy lecithin, like certain things can cause you irritation. You just gotta, and that's the thing. You gotta figure out what works for you. If you have certain types of chocolate that you like to eat that doesn't really mess you up and it feels fine, maybe that's okay for you. I mean, you can handle that. But if you really get granular and you pay attention, you actually really want to level up and do what's best for your body and how you feel, you're going to figure out what works best for you. You just have to care and put the effort in. Most people don't. All right. We're going to get into some Duke posts. You ready to go balls deep? Let's do one more Swole fan post. And we'll go a little bit deeper. We're going to got a couple fun posts to go over today. A little Dookie post from Beth. Let's see. Morning fam, had to slap myself in the tits this morning. I haven't been listening to the Daily Swole for about a week and I lost some of my fire. Head back into the game fully this morning. Workout done, nutrient dense breakfast in, journaling done, catching up on the daily from last Friday during my workout and breakfast. Papa was in a good rage, heard a great quote on the cast and had to share it. What are you crushing? I love the hashtags here. F cancer, F diabetes, F depression, F average. D and DD, Dragonborn. Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonborn? Whatever. Hard work, breed self-respect, 7 pillars, stick to damn plan, Swole fam. Love it. All right. Let's see here. What we got. All right. Drop in the comments below. Let's see here. Couple last nutrition follow-ups to the elimination diet question. Laura, no more dairy has meant less congestion and breathing issues for me. I love it. Skyrim Dragonborn. Okay, let's get into a little nasty.
That's deep.
Time to go a little bit deeper. All right, we got some awesome posts coming up today. So let's see. Drop some biceps and gorillas. Drop some dookie in the comments. Shall we see what we got? We got some therapy.
What's in the box?
I feel like something tells me we did this already. I feel like, oh yeah, some of these I covered. Let's see here. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do another drop. What's in the box here?
What's in the box?
All right, what's in the box? All right, we got this. We got some silliness today. This is from My Rebel Style. Ooh. This is an image, so if you're just listening, the picture quote says, "When you say, ugh, I feel so fat, you mean you feel ugly, unattractive, greedy, and bad about yourself." And I hear what you really think about fat bodies like mine. So again, we have some woke nonsense that is trying to make it seem like when someone wants to improve and they talk about feeling fat, which is totally normal, it's like, hey, I feel like crap, because it should be associated with feeling like crap, because being fat is not a healthy thing. It's a side effect of poor lifestyle habits. This is not true. I mean, this is how you internalize it. So when someone says, "Oh, I feel so fat," in other words, that person is saying that they feel ugly, unattractive, and greedy. And then if the victim, apparently, that's listening to what someone else is saying, in other words, you're a victim to words. So if you say you don't like yourself, what you're saying is you don't like the other person either. Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what, the average person's fat. So chances are if you feel fat, you probably are fat. Welcome to 2020. The quote is, or the caption is, "Firstly, you cannot feel fat." Well, I guess you can if you feel bloated when your stomach's jutting out or you feel sluggish. We know what the word fat means. It means I feel lazy. I feel not being able to move well because I have extra human on me. Secondly, your fat friends are listening and your fat phobia is showing. I think it's an association. I think it's a proper association. If you say you feel fat, you're associating fat with a negative, which it should be. It should be. When we say fat, everyone's got fat on their body. I love eating fat. Having fat on your body is good. Having too much is no good. It's no good. I think the real issue is people that have too much fat on their body, they are not using the right methodology to get rid of it. So they have a failure and they blame it on diet culture when they are not approaching their health and their livelihood properly, because there isn't enough good information out there. Not enough people are actually talking about food quality. They're talking about cutting calories. Well, people are still eating garbage foods, just cutting the calories. No wonder they're not losing enough weight, because their body's still stressed out and they're not focusing on the right things. They're not focusing on the 7 pillars. They got it mixed up. Thirdly, just do better. Oh, so I got to change. We have to change our language. You don't have to change your health, right? You have to change your habits. You have to change your habits. Don't change your habits. Just change the words that you use. Stop hurting my feelings. Stop hurting my feelings. Stop hurting my feelings. We got some Swole fam here.
What's in the box?
If you got fat friends, maybe you need better friends. Friends that take care of their health. Okay, let's see here. Christina, I recently rejoined new member, old member, and old member again. So welcome back to the fam, Christina. Exactly, Sarah. Sarah says, why do we have to change for other people? Yeah, we don't. We don't. We certainly don't. Christina says, I recently rejoined the program. I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia and my medicine keeps the pain under control enough that I can work out without being in severe pain after a workout. The bad news is something funky is going on with my heart. Oh, shit. So it's yoga and healthy eating until we figure that out. We'll be jumping on the 90-day dash if and when I get the all clear. Smart girl. Excited to be a part of the community again. Super stoked to have you. Welcome back. Welcome back. And yes, wise move. Listen to your doctors. Make sure that you take care of that. We don't want you popping anything. We don't want your heart going peace the fuck out. All right. So make sure that you take care of that, and best wishes for you. So if you're cleared for yoga and healthy eating, that sounds fantastic to me. That'll probably make a big difference if you're changing your nutrition protocols. I'm curious to learn more a little bit about what you're eating. And it could be something, it could be a good time of year to start looking into more animal-based nutrition. Maybe you're eating foods that are causing or triggering inflammations and issues that might be leading to problems with your health as such, as explained. So maybe we can analyze that a little bit more, cut out some foods that might be causing some issues, or maybe isolate those. So glad you're here, glad you're back. And I'm glad we can continue to show the comparison of bullshit to real shit. I think that's the difference. That's what we do here on the Swole fam. That's what we do here in the Daily Swole. It's just comparing, here's some bullshit, here's some real shit. Some more real shit. This is from Javon. Hey fam, this is going to be a hard post, but one I have convinced myself is necessary. All right, everyone step up to the plate. Here we go. Pay attention, focus up. I have really been struggling with depression lately. I want so badly to just be happy with where I am, but I always seem to hit that ceiling or something happens to send me to the depths. My sleep patterns are all over the place too, which makes training a struggle. Work has also been very stressful. Outside of my wife, I don't have anyone who cares to listen, and she has recommended I get help. I have contemplated therapy before, but honestly, I am a little apprehensive about it. Does anyone have any suggestions or advice on therapy, or if it has worked for them? On a positive note, I am glad I can come here and ask these questions and be confident I will get a solid answer, good or bad. Keep rocking it, fam. What a great post. What a great post. So I'm going to shrink this a little bit. I'll leave it up for a second, but then I'll shrink it when I start showing some posts on the screen. There is such a decrease in the stigma, which is great around therapy. There's nothing negative about talking to a professional. And the thing is, talking to a professional is just someone who's well-trained in navigating pretty much the puzzle, like the Rubik's Cube of the mind, and some of the triggers and some of the patterns that people repeatedly fall into with these thought processes and with these other, whatever the issue is with the brain. It's a friend, but it's someone who's actually strategically and professionally trained to give you the best advice. Because sometimes friends will just want to make you happy, like, oh, you're good, or you're fine the way you are, you're perfect, oh, don't worry about that. And it's not that your friend doesn't want the best for you. It's just your friend is your friend, someone who likes you as an individual. They don't necessarily know strategic methodology. They don't know the science behind how the mind works. They don't know, they're not experts on depression or things like that, right? So it's not that you can't have friends, but friends are oftentimes ill-equipped to really give you the tools. They just give you an arm around the shoulder, which isn't necessarily what people need. So I think it's fantastic. And the real, I guess, answer is you have to find someone that you connect with, that you feel comfortable talking to, that works for you. So don't judge your therapy based on one person that you talk to. So for example, if you go and speak with someone and then you're like, you just don't get a good feel, or it's not a good vibe. It's like sometimes a yoga instructor or some kind of class or some kind of teacher that you had in school. Sometimes you have one that you love, and sometimes you have one that's like, all right, they were okay. So it doesn't hurt to shop around or try, but you can definitely maybe ask around if you know anyone in your inner circle for some recommendations. But then you can also check out reviews online, maybe Google reviews and things of that nature if you're searching locally in your area. Let's get some comments on this. I think this is a very important issue, so I really want to marinate on that a little bit. And make sure also, not that this is obviously providing the value to those of you that are watching live and here on the show, but also make sure you drop the comment inside the Swole Fam group, so that information go directly to the OP. Let's see here. Therapy work from me, from Liza. There you go. Genevieve, everyone should have a mindset coach. Let's see. Lauren, therapy is great. Just know you might have to try a few therapists to find one that is a good fit. There you go. Excellent. Mike, talking to someone will never make your problems worse. It will never hurt to talk to someone. Well, I'm going to push back a little bit. I don't know if it would never. I guess it definitely could make something worse, but I know what you mean. You're like, in other words, it's a good choice. Like, look, I agree with you, Mike. I agree with the intent of what you were saying. Just clarifying the technicality there. It could make it worse. It could if you're talking to a shitty person. But this mindset of going to get professional help, that's the right direction. And I know that's what you're concurring. Liza, I'm bipolar and wouldn't be where I am without therapy. Probably wouldn't be alive, to be honest. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Michelle, Javon, I always end my day speaking out loud what I'm grateful for. Speak it out loud every day and it will help change your way of thinking. And yes, seek a professional. Best of luck. Let's see here. Josh, looking back, I wish I had taken advantage of outpatient for alcohol abuse more. Cerny, I would get help from a professional. If you need it, there's nothing wrong with getting help. Depression sucks big time. Get any kind of help you can. Genevieve, our minds are defaulted to think the negative. A good therapist will help see inside your brain when you can't see it yourself. Yeah, of course, good meditation practice, but talking to a therapist can help you with that, can help you sift through some stuff and actually improve your meditation practice. And you can dig into it, get some different perspective. Sit and spin. I had anger management several years ago. Therapy is well worth a shot. Otherwise, you might find yourself ranting about ketchup on the bus home while people stare at you worryingly. Interesting. Ranting about ketchup. Isn't it catsup? Catsup. Zombie started therapy a few years ago. Intense therapy weekly, sometimes multiple times a week. I'm moving to once every other week to once a month maintenance. It helped me a ton. Thank you for the input. Thank you. Oh, I see a lot of water in the comments. I actually kind of have to pee a little bit. We're about to wrap up soon, so I think we got a water break. All right. You're just aggressive beaches. You aggressive beaches. Water break. All right. Water break. Water break. Yeah, there's no stigma around it. Not the water break. There's lots of stigma around the water break. No stigma around therapy. Get it done. If you're going to AA, yeah, get that therapy. Talk to people. Post up in the Swole fam. That helps too. But professional help, get that one-on-one. Make sure that you're getting to the root cause of your issues if possible. Oh, shit. King, I saw a therapist after an attempted suicide a few years back, and it really helped me remember that you aren't alone in this world. Damn, I love it. Swole fam goes so deep. Thank you for sharing, King. Bring forth the kitty. Wiser words have never been spoken. Come, kitty, come hither. Yes, kitty. Go to the fucking gym, kitty. I know. Oh, stop being such a beesh, you ungrateful whore. Oh, stop. Enough. Let's go. Get your water ready. The Daily Swole Podcast, the only show that gets you fucking healthier, gets you hydrated. What other content do you consume that actually helps you hydrate, that actually gets you healthier? None. Am I right, Randy? Am I right? You don't have to answer that. I know I'm right. What we got here?
Why don't you get the hell out of here?
Not you, Randy.
Snap your dick off and jam it into your ass.
It just felt like a good thing to say. Let's do this.
I don't know how to put this.
Come on, kitty.
But I'm kind of a big deal.
All right, let's get this water break going. Here we go. If you don't know what the water break is, get your fucking water. Get your water. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, dance time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chug that shit.
Drink, kitty.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, God. No, that was a long one. No, that was a... Yeah, that was like a string of them. This is where, oh, come on, 5. Yeah, it was a little small. It was different. That was more of an endurance. Expulsion. And that really, yeah, but I took you on a journey though. You understand? I took you on a journey. That was some serious storytelling there. If you pick up the length. If you pick up the length and you actually read it that way. If you voted, that's the problem. See, look at you. Look, 9.3. 9.3. And some of you, wait. See, Liza, you voted. You see what happened? 9.3. And Liza, you said wait, no, and 8 for length. You see what happens when you vote early, fam? You see what happens when you vote early? You see what happens when you vote early? When not all the information is in? Yeah?
Come on, man.
Yeah. You see what happens? You don't get the whole experience, right? There you go. There's 2020 in a nutshell right there. I literally just laid out the entire political argument via a burp right there. What an analogy. What a metaphor. I burp in fucking metaphors. You understand?
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
USA, greatest country in the world.
Oh, my face. What a great one. All right. We got some, that was deep, right? I know. Went off on that one. All right. We got
What's in the box?
that was a good water break. All right. We got another Swole fan post. We got a couple good ones left. This one's from Linda inside the mobility section in the Swolenormous X, the Swole fam discussion boards. Fam, I joined a few days ago and I'm so happy I did. I love the Swollen 7 mobility. I have sciatica that flares up quite badly, and yesterday it flared up. Instead of taking a strong painkiller, I'm currently taking ibuprofen in low doses for headaches and migraines from SIDA withdrawal. And honestly, I'm tired of painkillers. I did a few rounds of the Swollen 7 mobility in the afternoon, and it seemed to help take the edge off. I even did a few rounds last night before bed, and I honestly think it helped me relax to the point where I easily fell asleep. That's fantastic. Now, my husband this morning asked me how many calories did or could you burn doing a round of Swollen 7, which I'm curious how many calories are burned. Either way, I'm going to keep doing Swollen 7 mobility for a bit longer because my mobility is shit, honestly. Well, welcome to the fam. Don't worry. Don't worry about the calories burned. Not many. When you're doing mobility, you might, if you're sweating and working really hard, I don't know, 50, 30, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Not a lot. You're just doing mobility work. Most people don't burn anywhere near as many calories as they think. But I will tell you one thing. I have never in my life gauged my nutrition. I've never gauged anything based off I've never looked at my calorie burn. I've never analyzed that. I've never cared. I've never used any metric. I've never used any watch. And I look, I burn this many calories during a workout. I've never looked. I've never analyzed or never gotten data with how many calories I've burned in a workout ever in my life. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying it's worthless. Most of those metrics and most of the methods that you'll get that information, it doesn't matter. Like I used to eat X amount of calories. And I used to make sure I hit a certain calorie limit to gain, but that's because I objectively I felt good eating that amount. I was seeing progress. So I kept eating it. And then when I gained weight, I upped it a little bit, but I never measured how many calories I burned in a workout. Doesn't matter. But you use some. The benefits of the mobility is going to be activating the muscles that, and improving your dynamic posture and your stability and stuff like that. But you would have to wear one of those watches and approximate it. Those are approximate anyway. But it's just not something that you need to worry about. So, that being said, we'll finish up with a post from Shelby. Welcome to the fam, Shel. Remember, before we're almost wrapped up here. Before we get into this, remember. Hashtag GTTFG. Go to the fucking gym. Drop that in the comments below. We'll be giving away that Swole card after this post, so make sure you don't miss out on that. About to get to it. So everyone say welcome, Shelby. So I haven't made an intro post, so here we go. I'm 24 years old, 5 foot 8 inches, and 250 pounds. This is the heaviest I've ever been. I've fallen for numerous fad diets and seen little to no result. A few years ago, I joined up with a Facebook fitness and weight loss community that has grown too fast. It's great that it's reaching thousands of people, but it's no longer the tight-knit family it used to be. However, the founders' principles were similar to Papa's. If you put in the work, you get results. I found Papa Swolio on TikTok and loved his no BS approach to life. Fast forward about a year, and here I am today. I've been here for almost a week, and I'm starting to focus on training and my overall mindset. I personally love to work out and get in the gym, but nutrition is a whole other story. I've tried several times to completely switch my diet and eat healthy, but to no avail. My old habits creep their way in after about a week, but I won't give up. I'm bound and determined to change my life for the better. Love you, fam. Welcome. Some more. So, let's see. So you said you've been in a group of 4. Grew too fast. That's the problem. That's the person that was started the group and that was running it. If you put in the work, you get results. Yes. I think just saying put in the work, you get the results is a little bit vague, but at the same time, put in the work with the 7 pillars, and yes, that will lead to results for sure. So you're in the right place, Shelby. The Swole fam, as the Swole fam has grown, is it just, man, the Swole fam is, I feel like the Swole fam is getting tighter every day. As it grows, it's the quality. Again, the Swole fam is quality over quantity. It always is and it always will be. It always is and it always will be. We're just getting deeper. We just get deeper and deeper. So glad that you're here. Super stoked. What a great way to end it. The best place to be. Love the fam. Love the fam. Love me some fam. Still new, but loving the fam so far. Love it. Oh.
Yow.
He's heating up!
Yow.
All right. Welcome. So I'm excited to hear a little bit more details about what Shelby's working on and stuff like that. Her little, let's see, nutrition. So actually going back to that post for a second. I know I switched screens here. Nutrition's a whole other story. I've tried several times to completely switch my diet. There's your problem right there. Off the cuff. You just try, if you try to completely change shit, you're going to have problems, but you have to go back to the basics. You have to go back to quality. It's not about switching your diet. It's about creating those better habits. And you say yourself, your old habits creep back in because you're not changing your habits. If you think about your nutrition as nutrition instead of habits, you got it backwards. It's habits first. It's those habits, but you have to come at it from the habitual standpoint, not the food standpoint. That's why it's about quality over quantity. That's why it's about food quality, not micromanaging, counting, and getting. Those aren't the right habits. It's not the right mindset. It's not the right undoing. It's not appropriate for what most people need to work on. Most people need to work on the habits, who they surround themselves with, and just all the other things that lead them to making those worse or those poor decisions. All right, so if you want to join the Swole fam, make sure you check out swolenormousx.com. Hit those likes on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. Hit the like button, and I want to remind all of you, for members only, of course, we have our weekly accountability meetings, but the week of December 30th, that week, so 2 days before, there won't be a accountability meeting because it'll be moved to Wednesday for this week. So we'll have a Monday. Monday's going to be awesome. We'll have our accountability meeting. It'll be our episode. We'll have it public. So we'll be live. We'll crush it. But we're going to save, because it's just 2 days later, we're going to be crushing it. We're going to go over all the amazing stuff. So we'll have a public accountability meeting and we'll go over some awesome posts. We'll crush it because we have the releases will be released on Wednesday. So Wednesday, we'll kind of combine it with our private accountability meeting stream and we'll move that to Wednesday and have an epic session. So going to be big time. Wednesday, December 30th. You want to join the fam, Swolenormousx.com, and the time on Wednesday, December 30th will be announced soon. So stay tuned for that. I will let you know as soon as I got it. We lock down that time, and then we will do just that. All right. Hashtag GTTFG. Let's give away some fucking Swole card, beesh. First scroll. No. Eric. Josh. No. Mike. No. A lot of dudes. A lot of sausage. Sarah. No. Heather B. Congratulations. Winner. Chicken dinner. No. No congratulations. Congratulations. There you go. We got it. We got it now. Congratulations, Heather. And no settled? Enough. She's pissed off because Tessie's died. I know you're hungry, but you never got a piece of her anyway because you don't deserve it, Falcon. You're just annoying. Savage Beesh. Trying to get at people that aren't going to the gym. So everyone say congratulations, Heather. Make sure you send us an email, support@swolenormous.com, support@swolenormous.com. And in the title, in the subject, Swole card 1685, and your mailing address in the body of the email. Ay, mail us retter. Is Monday's cast still be at noon? Oh, we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll talk about it. I'll let you know. The plan is that's 2 weeks from now. So the plan is like, we'll just move it. So Monday might be a little bit different. We'll see. I'll let you know. That's the idea for now, is that we're just going to move it to Wednesday. Maybe we'll do both. But it might just be, we'll see. Got to do a Monday cast, but we'll probably have it public. We'll see. I'll give you details about that week. Just make sure you mark your calendar for the 30th. All right. So congratulations, Heather. We'll send us that email. We'll get you the Swole card. And remember, for everyone else that's maybe brand new, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. We're going to do some giveaways in the next couple weeks, so make sure you get your reviews in. We'll be doing some raffles and stuff like that over on Apple Podcasts, so leave a review. You can't leave a review on Spotify, but even if you have an Apple phone and use Spotify, you can log into Apple Podcasts, leave a review. Hopefully it'll show up, but definitely appreciate that. And of course, if you are just listening, make sure you subscribe to the Daily Swole on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live every single day with the Swole fam. And if you want to join the Swole fam, Swolenormousx.com, you get access to Swole text, and I will message you 10 to 15 minutes before every episode. Of course, I'll be chatting with you one-on-one, but also giving you some sneak peeks and early access links and stuff as well via Swole text, but you'll get notified for sure because you won't get notified anywhere else. So the most important things you will get notified for via Swole text. So learn more, Swolenormousx.com. Again, congratulations, Heather. And check out all the latest posts inside the Swole fam group fam. That way you can go and drop any comments and reiterate some, go a little bit deeper. That way the person gets notified, because maybe we shared the story, but maybe they didn't catch today's episode for whatever. Maybe they got busy. So make sure that you comment on the post that you saw. If you have a lot more to add, just double up the post and go and send. And even if you commented here, make sure you go and share your support on those posts in the group today, because some of that stuff is really deep and very important. So let's see. Who said this? Have we heard any word from the Beesh? Not in the last couple days. I was expecting another letter today. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll hear back from her. But it should be any day now. Should be any day. She's not welcome back unless she's takes care of business. Ungrateful Beesh. Freeloader. Ate all my food. Damn freeloader. Got to get her shit together. So hopefully soon. All right, fam. Go enjoy your dinner. Go make some gains. Papa's got to go get his eat on as well. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1685 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. And I will see you tomorrow for 1686 of the Sleeves. Peace, McGee's. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, have a bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.